It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot.
We're coming at you from the Staples Center in beautiful downtown Los Angeles as the Clippers prepare to take the floor. Looking at their last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a win against the Spurs in San Antonio. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile, silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. And it's Ajinça in at the 5, down low.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now Gordon following the three-point attempt by Freak. Evans passes to Gordon. Davis sets a screen. Gordon goes in. The Clippers grab the miss. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago.
You're right, Greg. They took care of business against them in the conference finals. Now looking to do the same thing tonight.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Freak. And it's Evans missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Holiday dishes to Gordon. Evans kicks to Ajinça. New Orleans moving it around, and it's Gordon missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The offensive rebound for New Orleans. They've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Ajinça. Shot is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. From downtown, no good for Mr. Clutch. Pelicans still look like they're getting going. Trailing by 4. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for him. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game. But when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
Here's Gordon after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their rush. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Feeds it to Ajinça, and he overshot that one, missing. And it's the Clippers' ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going, pushing their lead to double digits. 11 points for Freak.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
For the Clippers, Henry Sims. Here's Holiday. In the game against Boston, very impressive. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Clippers, Mr. Clutch in at point guard. Jordan is out there with Henry Sims. Then it's Thornton, and it's Rivers in at the shooting guard. Clippers leading by 13, and a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He ended up with 59 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And he gets the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Holiday, the pass to Anderson. Evans outside. Here's Gordon, and Jordan sends it back.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And here's Holiday, following the three-pointer by Freak. The feed to Evans. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Mr. Clutch. The rebound by Anderson.
It would have been something.
I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Ajince is checked in. And again, the three-point shot from Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 23. Pelicans trail by 18. Outside Holiday. Here's Gordon. Here's Davis. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
For the Clippers, Griffin's checked in for Henry Sims, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Marcus Thornton. And New Orleans also making a change. Williams, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anderson dishes to Ajince. Good D by Jordan. Los Angeles leading by 20. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Ajince. He feeds it to Gordon. Can't cash in from close range.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Mr. Clutch. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Shot clock at 6. Steps back and fires. No good off the front iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Now here's Gordon. He has 6. Ajince the pass to Gordon. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Davis. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Redick with the bucket.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field to screen. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. And here's Anderson from the arc. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Anderson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pelicans. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Paul. Here's Mr. Clutch, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. The Clippers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Paul. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Asher, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Wright comes in for Anthony Davis. Tyreek Evans is checked in for Ryan Anderson. And it's Pondexter in for Eric Gordon.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Evans. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far has...
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Wow, really that many points? Yes, it is if you say so. I'm not really concerned with my points or how I'm getting. Start counting points now. The rest of the game is just going to get away from me. So.
Well done. Thunder up, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now... Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Mr. Clutch. He's got 30 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Yeah, and Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. And it's Ajinça in at the 5 spot. That drops. And that's now 33 points for Freak.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Evans. Outside Gordon. To the paint. Over in the corner, Ajinça. Outside Holiday. Rebound by the Clippers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Anthony Davis. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. No good from Mr. Clutch. For New Orleans, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And Holiday kicks to Davis. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Ball's running.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
New Orleans gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Holiday dishes to Gordon. Davis sets a screen. The drive by Gordon. Passes it to Davis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Yes. Davis has got 8 points.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Paul passes to Redick. From about 19 feet, it's stolen by Davis. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's Gordon penetrating Davis. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Paul passes to Mr. Clutch. Launches a 3, and he gets it to go.
having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here is Holiday. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Davis kicks to Evans. Back to Davis. Plays it up and banks it in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Marcus Thornton. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Paul. Mr. Clutch, he's in at the point. Henry Sims out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Mr. Clutch. The long distance 3 is buried. Mr. Clutch has got 42 in the game.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Right outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
That's tipped. Rivers passes to Dinwiddie. And again, the basket is good for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 17 points here in the second half. Gordon dishes to Anderson. There's a screen. Here's Wright. And it's good. Off through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, I like what they're doing inside here in the second half. I mean, they're still trailing, but they're showing a lot of grit down low in the paint.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Keep running. Keep running.
Both free throws good for Mr. Clutch. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now here is Holiday. He's covered closely. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Shot misses. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
There's the dish to Richardson. Wright sets a screen for Richardson, and Holiday kicks to Wright. And the pass to Richardson. 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. That one wide left. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 55 points for Freak.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Wright the pass to Holiday. Wright dishes to Holiday. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Shooky. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Griffin comes in for Jordan, and it's Thornton in for Rivers. And then for New Orleans, Omer Ashe. He's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. And it's Pondexter in for Drew Holiday. Fades back. Offensive rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That's good from Richardson. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Mr. Clutch. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Dishes it to Ashik. Cheeky. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Mr. Clutch. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Mr. Clutch has got 57 points.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
Way to play.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hey, Kevin, I'm here with Blake Griffin. And Blake, the team was really clicking out here tonight. How does it feel to be able to play like this?
It was great. You know, the best part about it is how everybody was playing.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school, where he was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus all.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like playing a video game, you know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Shot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nights and the night. Ice not underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age to keep the mic hot? Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike Blessing in a recession is food giving back to occupy labels that move, didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crap, come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, go there.
Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real, reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. How you sending links trying to get on you stink. MCs don't give a what you think. Rapping if it's beef, I hit a brinks and put that kind of paper on your head and make a lot of blink. Now think, wouldn't you rather keep it music than to lose it all cause of music? I'm sure it's not how Bambaataa wanted us to use it. Now move it before I lose it. And I'm in it for the long haul. Bars, like life was in a long haul. Bars, my life rocking mics, I raised the bar. Phased them, blazed them, and blazed them all. Scar, come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it. You know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Word up. Come on with it. Crazy.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Real cinema, the feature's a top feature. Whose favorite MC is the Bronx teacher? Flows long around hooks so the words reach you. Joe Jackson on you, mic up, beat you. Now beat it before I pull his Tito. In your ego, it's front page news, read it. My style is the barker over beats like Travis, I bark 'em. Spark 'em, overwritten flows like overflowing toilet bowls. The game is a mess. Beef ain't really over with. The only way for me to get over it is to aim at your chest. I rock with a DJ who sets the tone, plugs in 212s and a microphone, and I don't stop rocking the beats and keep rocking as long as the streets here they keep popping. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Word up. Salute to hip hop, MCs and DJs. Culture strong as ever. Bumpy Knuckles, DJ Premier. Salute, salute.